has warned the retired military generals of possible elimination by the regime of Emerson Mnangagwa. This war veteran is Comrade Kageni Achanga, that is a liberation war veteran in Zimbabwe. The warning specifically goes to the retired generals as well as also active serving retired generals that Emerson Mnangagwa intends to eliminate them and eliminate them all. Already there are actually warnings to certain individuals that have already been poisoned, and some individuals that Emerson Mnangagwa is looking forward to eliminate. And there are also politicians that Mnangagwa wants to actually eliminate. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So this warning is a 4-page document typed and it's dated 11 July 2026, which means it's recent, from Comrade Kageni Achanga, a Liberation War veteran in exile. He says it's addressed to all serving generals, retired generals, security commanders, war veterans, and every man and woman in uniform in Zimbabwe. He says, I am reading this slowly, clearly, and strongly, so every warning sinks deep into your hearts. I am Comrade Kageni Achanga. I speak to you today from exile, and I speak purely from painful personal experience. I do not guess, I do not repeat rumors. Let me tell you plainly who I am, so you know I am not a stranger. I am one of you, part and parcel of that same liberation struggle. I fought for this country in the Zimunya area, Manicaland, in the thick of the Bush War. I fought shoulder to shoulder, day and night, with my brother and comrade in arms, Augustine Chiwuri, the former Commissioner General of Police, the man we all knew, trusted, and called by his war name, Chocha. We ate the same food from the same plate. We marched the same long miles. We faced enemy fire together, and before God and our ancestors, we saw exactly the same oath to free this land and defend it forever. I am not an outsider in. After independence, I served inside the government of Zimbabwe. I worked within the system. I walked the same corridors you walk today, and I know exactly how it operates within. I am here today living in exile for one reason and one reason only. Emerson marked me for death. He planned my assassination. He sent people to eliminate me, and I fled with my life only by the grace of God. Everything I tell you in this letter, I lived it, I saw it, I survived it, and I speak now only so that you do not suffer the terrible fate I managed to escape. Let me state this formally, so there is never any confusion. My only official and authorized communication point to the entire nation is the Twitter handle at President Anti-2030. Chora Zukananda, every message, every warning, every level revelation, Every letter and every statement posted in my name through that account is fully authorized, approved, and authenticated by me personally, Comrade Kageni Ajanga. There is no other voice, there is no other platform. What you read there comes directly from me. And now I give you a command as an elder and a combatant who fought alongside you. This letter must reach the ears and eyes of every single general in Zimbabwe. Print it, photocopy it, forward it, pass it from hand to hand. Read it out in mess rooms, in barracks, in retirement homes. Do not let this warning die in silence. The hard truth no one dares speaks. Emerson's only law: use you, then kill you. Let me open with the most dangerous, most important truth will ever hear in your entire military career. Now, Seth, I am loyal. He likes me. Let me check with military career. Okay, so I'll just read these 4 pages in no particular order, actually, because where I got them, sometimes it will take time for me to go there. Who brought him to power? What makes you think he will spare you? He is doing this for one big reason. You must understand clearly. Emerson was never a genuine liberation fighter. He is an opportunist. He is an imposter. He is a killer who attached himself to the struggle but never carried its spirit. He knows that the generation of the Liberation War heroes, the serving and retired generals, the war veterans, you are the living evidence, the living history that exposes him as a fraud. That is why and say, you were never one of us. You are fake. Open your eyes, my brothers. Look around you. 2 to 3 generals are dying every single week. On average, we bury 2 to 3 senior officers every single month. Serving generals, retired generals, war veterans, senior police, senior intelligence. They are fit and strong today. Tomorrow they are rushed to hospital. The day after they are dead. Sudden illness, unknown ailments, heart attack, heart failure. Always the same vague story. Never any detail, never any truth. And the most damning thing of all, not one single death out of all these hundreds has ever been properly investigated by Emerson. No independent post-mortem, no coroner's inquest, no transparent police inquiry, no report established, no answers given to weeping widows and fatherless children. He remains completely, totally silent. I ask you as comrades, what kind of leader does that? You call yourself his children. You say you are his defenders. You are the ones who stand between him and danger day and night. If your own child died mysteriously, suddenly, without explanation, would you fold your arms and go to sleep? Would you laugh and feast and carry on as if nothing happened? Would you not demand to know who killed your child? He does nothing. He says nothing. He investigates nothing because he cannot investigate himself. He is the one behind every single poisoning. His silence is not innocence. His silence is confession. And notice this very strange pattern which tells the whole story. These mysterious deaths happen only to generals, only to security people, only to war veterans. You do not see MPs dying suddenly in numbers. You do not see his close relatives and business partners taken by these strange sicknesses. It is only you, only those who protect him, only those who know his secrets. You are silent today while your brothers are buried. You attend the funerals, you fire the guns, salute, you lay the wreaths, you speak nice words, and then you go back to eating his money and protecting him, telling him, I am safe, I am loyal, he likes me, it will never be me. Listen to me, generals. Listen as if it were the last voice you will ever hear. Your silence will not save you. Your loyalty will not save you. The bribes in your bank will not save you. The stars on your shoulders will not save you. The bodyguards around you will not save you. You may not be a victim today. You may not be a victim tomorrow. You may even have 5 or 10 more years of eating from his hand, but your turn is already written down. Ask Chiwenga, ask the 150 plus commanders already in the ground. Emerson does not retire his threats, he eliminates them. I am begging you from exile, do not take this warning lightly. I ran, I left everything behind, my home, my country, because I saw the pen coming for my name. I know exactly how the poison teams operate. I know how the lists are drawn. I know how the orders are given. I know that once your name is on the paper, there is no negotiation, no mercy, no second chance. You must wake up. You must demand accountability. Why are your brothers dying like flies and nobody cares? Why is there never any investigation? Why is the pattern only among you? Why is the man you protect silent while you are being wiped out? Stop protecting the man who is slowly killing you all. Stop trading your lives for money that will only pay for your own coffin. Break the silence. Speak with one voice. Demand that every unexplained death be opened up, probed independently, results published for all to see. That is the only way you will stop the slaughter. Remember, he used Mugabe's power to kill for 37 years. He used Chiwenga and all of you to grab power in 2017. And now he is using that same power to erase every single one of you, so that nobody is left who can challenge him or expose him. I am Comrade Kageni Achanga. I fought at Zimura, Georgia. I served, I saw, I escaped Emerson Mnangagwa's plot. I speak from experience, not hearsay. Though at President until 2030, I will keep leaking every plot, every hit list, every movement of the poison squad, every secret plan to keep saving as many lives as I can, for as long as God gives me breath. Print this letter, circulate it. Let every general hear it before it is too late. Pamberine Zimbabwe, Pamberine Banu, signed Comrade Kageni Achanga, Liberation War veteran in exile. Now, let me read something to the other page. I said I'm not gonna follow. It says, in everything Emerson does, in every policy, every appointment, every favor, every gift, every handshake, and every hug, every huge pile of cash he hands to you, there is only one unchanging blueprint. One rule he has followed faithfully for nearly 50 years. He will use you for as long as you are useful to him. The moment you are no longer useful, or the moment you know too much, he will calmly sit at his desk, pick up his pen, and sign your death warrant. You may eat his money today, you may take his bribes, you may protect him, you may cover his crimes, you may lie for him, you may kill for him, you may stand guard at his gate and swear you will die for him. Mark my words carefully. It may be 5 days from now, it may be 5 months, it may be 5 years, it may even be 8 or 10 years down the road. But rest assured, the day will come and he will sign you off into death without a second thought, without a single tear, without even remembering what you did for him. This is not politics. This is his nature. This is his trait. This is all he has ever known. Go back to 1980. Right now, from the very beginning, ask those who were there. Emerson was the chief assassin, the hatchet man, the cleaner for Robert Mugabe all those years. While Mugabe sat in the State House smiling to the world, it was Emerson who organized every elimination, every disappearance, every poisoning, every sudden death of anyone who was seen as a threat, or who knew too much, or who stood in the way. He killed to keep Mugabe in power. He perfected the art of silent death, of poison that leave no trace, of deaths written off as heart attack, short illness, natural causes. He has not changed his method one single bit. He has only got better at it and bolder. Then came 2017, Operation Restore Legacy. Look at what happened and learn the lessons, your lives. General Chiwenga stepped forward. He led you. He mobilized the defense forces. He risked everything. He pulled Emerson from the dust, from political death, from exile outside the country, and he literally carried him on his shoulder and put him in the State House. You, the generals, you are the commanders. You are the men and women in uniform. You made him president. You gave him the throne. You secured his power. And what has he done in return over these past 8 years? He has systematically dismantled, neutralized, marginalized, and stripped every single general who took part in that operation one by one, quietly and stealthily. He started with those closest in the action. He moved them sideways. He retired them prematurely. He cut their budgets. He isolated them. And one after another, they began to die mysteriously, suddenly, from strange illnesses nobody can explain. And today, at General Chiwenga himself, the man who gave Emerson the crown, 8 years later, his powers are being stripped away day by day, his office emptied of authority, his influence erased systematically, exactly like all the rest. This is the man you think will protect you. This is the man you trust with all your lives. If we can do this to Chiwenga. So I have read all the 4 pages, not in order, as I said, because I had already downloaded them. So it was quite difficult to go to the account. I obtained them. So the retired military generals warned. This is a warning that has been given. I think we've seen what he is writing playing out, especially those who have been following Zimbabwean politics from 2017 up to date. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's get to the other side of